Let's have a tour in the settings of the all-new Windows 11 Insider update in this video. As you have seen earlier, the settings window is redesigned from the scratch, and some settings are relocated under different categories. And some advanced features are added. You can access the settings window from almost anywhere in Windows 11. From the Start menu context menu and using the Settings command, from Desktop context menu and using Display Settings, Taskbar context menu and select Taskbar settings, or many more shortcuts are there. The easiest way is using the Start menu and selecting the Settings icon or searching for Settings in Windows Search. All the settings are now arranged under 11 categories, namely, System, Bluetooth and Devices, Network and Internet, Personalization, Apps, Accounts, Time and Language, Gaming, Accessibility, Privacy and Security, and Windows Update. And all these main categories are easily accessible from any settings location. You can search for settings using the search option on top of the categories. In the Settings Categories panel, you can see the user account image, username, and the Windows account if you are logged into your Microsoft account. You can access to Accounts category by clicking on it. You can use the back arrow to go to the previous window, or you can use the category to access the settings. Now we go quickly through the main categories of the settings to have an idea about the settings window. The System settings, Microsoft 365 allows you to log into the services including Microsoft 365 Family, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, Office for the Web, OneDrive, Skype, and Outlook.com. You need to have a Microsoft account to use these services. Of course, some services are not free. If you wish to buy services, you can use a credit card or debit card, PayPal, or mobile payment. The mobile payment option is only available for Verizon at the moment. Office Online can be used free of charge, but with several limitations compared to Office Pro Plus. You can use many applications free of charge. For example, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Teams, and more. The OneDrive feature allows you to manage your cloud storage. You can sync your data to the OneDrive cloud easily with a few clicks of the mouse. You are entitled to 5 GB of cloud storage free of charge. If you need more space, you can purchase. You need a Microsoft account to use the OneDrive feature. You can view and manage your files from the OneDrive icon in the taskbar. You can pause syncing for a given time, or select what folders to sync. The next feature is Windows Update. You can access it using the Windows Update category on the Settings panel too. You can pause the Windows Update for a week if you want, or resume anytime. Using Update History, you can view the installed updates categorized as Feature Updates, Quality Update, Driver Updates, and Definition Updates. You can hide or unhide update details using the arrowhead. You can uninstall updates using the Uninstall Updates option. Related settings are listed for ease of use. These settings are listed under Other category, but it is linked in the current category since it is related. The Recovery Options feature allows you to reset or troubleshoot the issue when your PC is having problems. The Fix Problems without resetting your PC allow you to troubleshoot the issue and fix it using Windows Troubleshoot options. You can set up the troubleshooter to run automatically, without notifying you, or run automatically, and then notify you or ask you before running. The recommended troubleshooter history is empty as there were no issues occurred with the device yet. Other troubleshooters allow you to select the suitable troubleshooter and run it. There are several troubleshooters are there to help you, but I was never able to troubleshoot and fix issues using these options in previous versions of Windows. There are some advanced options related to Windows Update you can set up. Receive updates for other Microsoft products allows you to download other installed Microsoft products updates together with Windows updates. Get Me Up to Date option allows you to restart your PC after finishing updates, which will immediately install updates. It will notify you 15 minutes before restart. Download updates over metered connection. Option will download updates even when you are using an internet connection that has data limits associated with it. In such a situation, you can turn off this option. Notify Me when a restart is required to finish updating will show you notifications when the device needs to restart to finish updating. Active hours are the period you are using the PC. You can manually adjust the time as your will, or the PC will automatically decide it as per your usage. Optional updates are you don't need to install immediately. They do not include any security fixes. It's just optional as the name indicates. Delivery optimization allows you to share already downloaded Windows updates and apps with other devices on your local network. Delivery optimization is enabled by default for peer-to-peer sharing on the local network, NAT. Specifically, all of the devices must be behind the same NAT, but you can configure it differently in Group Policy and Mobile Device Management (MDM) solutions such as Microsoft Intune. This feature works similarly to torrent services. In Windows 10 and older Windows versions, it was not this easy to control download Windows updates this much. You can limit to allow downloads from your local network or to devices on the internet in your local network. Your PC won't upload content to other devices on the internet when Windows detects you are on a metered network. There are several settings you can manage using advanced options. You can use absolute bandwidth for downloading uploads. And you can limit the bandwidth for background downloading updates and downloading updates in the foreground. Or you can specify a percentage of measured bandwidth. The upload settings allow you to control delivery optimization. You can limit how much bandwidth is used for uploading updates to other PCs on the internet, and you can specify the monthly upload limit, which is a maximum of 500 GB and a minimum of 5 GB. You can use the graph for easy understanding of the current upload's bandwidth usage. The Activity Monitor feature shows you graphs related to download statistics and upload statistics, which is a great feature to understand your Windows updates bandwidth usage. The next feature in the Windows updates is the Windows Insider program. You can join the Windows Future Releases test and use it before other Windows users using this program. The only thing you need to join this program is a valid license key for your Windows OS. Please go through my video, How to Become a Windows Insider, for details of the benefits of the Insider program, how to join the program, how to get updates, how to join the Insider Hub, how to submit your ideas to Microsoft, etc. and more. Now we shall go through the rest of the settings quickly. The display option lets you manage settings related to display. You can turn on or turn off night lights when you use the PC at the night, which is good for your eyes. You can change its strength and you can schedule to automate the night light. HDR or high dynamic range shows you video playback details related to it. Scale option can be used to customize the size for scaling a display. Please read the warning before you proceed. Text size allows you to increase the size of the texts. There are some related settings are listed like this. Most of them are not needed to changes in your whole life. The display resolution lets you select the best resolution for your device. Higher is the better, but be careful to select the maximum resolution support by the display device. You can manage additional monitors using the multiple displays option. And you can see more related settings. Sound settings allow you to manage sound settings. You can see the new detailed information and settings for sound devices, which are newly added in Windows 11. I am not going for a deep review of the speakers and microphone settings. I shall review these features in separate videos. The next system setting is Notifications, which controls the notifications shown. You can turn it off or on as per your preferences. The Focus Assist allows you to further manage Windows notifications. Power Setting allows you to manage screen and sleep options. Here it does not show the advanced power configurations. Storage settings allow you to manage your storage devices. It shows only the drive C as I have not partitioned the drive. You can monitor disk usage and easily clean and automate storage sense. You can easily view and remove temporary files. Please go through my video, free up disk space automatically using Storage Sense for detailed review. There are many advanced settings you can use to manage your local disks. You can use the Disks and Volumes option to check the status of your disks and partitions. And Properties option shows you the information in detail about your disk and its health. Backup options allow you to set up OneDrive for backup, or you can add a drive to backup files. You can use the "Looking for an older backup" option to restore backup created using Windows 7. I'll show you in depth in a separate video. Disk optimization works similarly. Disk defragment option in earlier versions of Windows. Multitasking settings allow you to manage Snap Windows-related options. You can turn off or on the Snap Window feature using the switch. Desktops-related options allow you to manage settings across all the desktops you have opened. With Alt plus Tab option allows you to shift through opened Windows and/or Microsoft Edge tabs. The title bar Windows Shake allows you to minimize all the windows except the holding window or show all the windows. Activation shows the activation status of your Windows OS. Also, you can see the edition of the Windows. This is Windows 11 Pro Edition. There are few more editions like Home, Education, etc. You can see the activation status is active if you have activated the Windows. If not, it shows a link to activate Windows. The Change Product key can be used to upgrade your Windows edition. For example, if you have a Home edition installed now, you can enter the Pro edition key here and you can change to a more feature-rich edition. You can copy-paste the key or you can type the key here. It checks for characters whether correct or not as you enter. In Troubleshoot settings, you can run Troubleshooter automatically without notifying, or it can be set up to notify or ask you every time before it's run. Recommended Troubleshoot History shows the history of the troubleshooting. The Other Troubleshooters option allows you to run a troubleshooter from the given list. In previous Windows versions, I was never able to correct issues using the troubleshooter. Recovery features allow you to reset or recover your PC if you are having problems with your PC. Reset This PC allows you to reset your PC easily. Please go through my video, Reset Windows 11 Cloud Download, Local Reset, without losing data or reinstalling, for in-depth review. For a limited time after upgrading to Windows 11, you'll be able to go back to your previous version of Windows by selecting the Go Back option. Advanced startup options can be used to recover Windows starting issues or change startup settings. You need to have a Windows 11 bootable disk or a USB drive. Project to this PC allows you to project your Windows Phone or PC to this screen and use it using Miracast technology. The Remote Desktop option lets you connect to and use this PC from another device using the Remote Desktop app. You need to have configured which user can remotely connect to this PC before you use this feature. After configuring, go to the Remote Desktop Connection application and enter your device's IP address. It will ask your username and password to continue. I cannot use this feature to connect to the same device. There are some options available you can configure while connecting to the remote PC. The clipboard setting allows you to manage your PC clipboard, which allows you to copy, cut and paste. Also, you can clear the clipboard data from here. The last feature in the system settings is About. You can see a lot of information relevant to your device, Windows OS, and more. I should say something about another security feature of Windows called BitLocker, the Windows Drive encryption feature. You need to have a TPM, Trusted Platform module, to use BitLocker. The next category in the settings is Bluetooth and devices. You can manage your devices from here. You can add devices to your PC using Add Device option. Also, it shows currently linked devices to the PC. You can add Bluetooth devices, wireless devices, and many other devices to your PC using this feature. You need to turn on Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, etc. to connect a device. You can use the fax feature to fax and scan documents. You need to have a compatible device to use this option. Microsoft Print to PDF allows you to print your documents to PDF files. Or in short, you can easily create PDF files. Your phone feature allows you to link your smartphone with Windows 11. The camera feature allows you to add a network camera to your device. The mouse feature can be used to manage your mouse. Pen and Windows Ink lets you manage handwriting input. Autoplay can be used to configure what to do when a removable device or a memory card is connected to your PC. USB settings can turn on or off show notifications when connecting a USB device. The next system category is Network and Internet. You can view the currently connected network device, its properties, and date usage on top of the panel. Network properties will show you a lot of information relevant to the connected network. And you can change IP settings as per your local network. The DNS settings can change as your preferences. 8.8.8.8 for Google DNS and 1.1.1.1 for Cloudflare free DNS service, etc. You can use the copy option to get a copy of current settings. It will be handy when you reinstalling the OS or configuring network connection details. You can add VPN to your PC using the VPN option. The proxy allows you to set up your network proxy details on your PC. The dial-up option can be used to configure a dial-up network connection with your PC. Advanced network settings will show you many advanced settings. You can disable or enable your network connectivity easily from the network adapters option. Data usage shows you how much data your device has used for the last 30 days. In usage statistics, you can view the breakdown of the data usage of the apps. You can select the network device from the drop-down on the top right on the panel. Below that you can set the data limit manually. You can set up for monthly quota, one-time, or unlimited data limits. You can see the live data transfer speeds in the network adapters section. You can view lots of information about the network connection and the device using hardware and connection properties. Network Reset will remove then reinstall all the network adapters and other network components back to their original settings. This will restart the PC, and you may need to reinstall related software afterward. The next system category is personalization. I am not going through this since I have already shown you in my previous video on Windows 11 desktop. You can see the apps category next. Using apps and features option, you can select where to get apps from. Default is anywhere, and Microsoft Store only is recommended. Share across devices allows you to share your apps in Windows Store to share with your devices or everyone nearby. Or you can turn it off. App execution aliases allow the running of the app from a command prompt using a given name by the app. For example, Windows Terminal can be run from the command prompt using the wt.x name. Archive apps allow you to save storage space and internet bandwidth. Apps you do not use frequently will be archived automatically. App list allows you to search for installed apps. Sort them by size or installed date, filter by the installed drive, and more options. You can use 3 dots next to the app name to access the properties of the app. And more settings you can set up. Also, the uninstall option can be used to remove apps from the PC. Next is the default app setting. You can set file types or link types to associate with given applications. Enter the file extension and select the suitable application from the app selection window. Set defaults for apps can be used to select the most suitable application to open with if you have several apps for similar works. Offline maps allow you to download maps from the internet and use them when no internet access. Delete all options deletes all the downloaded map data. And few more settings are there. Optional features allow you to install many other features supported by Windows to install from View Features. Optional feature history shows the installation history. You can search for installed features and sort them. Apps for websites will allow opening links in an app instead of a browser. Video playbacks show you the HDR settings applicable for applications. The Startup feature shows you the list of apps that runs when Windows Startup. These apps may impact the startup time of the Windows OS. You can see the impact level of the app next to the app name. Accounts category shows you the user accounts related options. You can see the current user's profile image, username. If you logged in to the Microsoft account, it shows the email you used to log in, and the user level. You can change your profile image, visit your Microsoft account and manage your account and devices, and many features are available. Email and accounts allow you to add accounts used by email, calendar, and contacts. There are many email providers are supported by Windows. Sign-in options allow you to set up the ways to sign in to your device. To use facial recognition, Windows Hello, you need to have a webcam. And for fingerprint sign-in, you need to have a fingerprint reader with your device. The PIN can be used for much easier access. First, you need to verify your account to create the PIN. And the PIN should be hard to guess. And should not be a common pattern. The security key is a physical USB pen drive that can use to log into your device. Just plug it in on the Windows sign-in screen. Unless your PC will not unlock. You can buy a physical security key from Google, YubiKey, Thetis, etc., or you can create one yourself. It seems my pen drive does not support this. Password sign-in is the normal way of login into the device using your password. Picture password allows you to create gestures on a picture to unlock the windows. You need to add the gesture on the picture on the login screen. First, you need to select a picture for the sign-in. Then you have to make 3 gestures in the picture as you like. Be careful. You need to keep in mind the locations and the gestures you made in the picture. Let's lock the screen and try the picture login. You can see it is a bit hard to do the exact gesture. The system will not allow you to log in until you do this correctly. Or you can use the login options in the left panel to proceed. The dynamic lock allows you to lock the PC when your mobile phone is not around the PC. The next option is Family and Other Users. You can allow your family members to log in to your PC using this feature. All the users should have Microsoft accounts. There are many options you can manage with this feature. We have discussed the Windows Backup feature earlier. Access Work or School feature allows you to set up your office or school account with this PC using an email. The next settings category is Time and Language. You can change the date and time to automatically update using Windows NTP, Network Time Protocol, service. Also, the time zone can be configured similarly. Sync Now option will sync the date and time zone with time.windows.com. Show additional calendars in the taskbar can be used to show extra calendars on the calendar. Language and region settings allow you to set up Windows display language and set up your device settings system-wide easily according to your region. You can add or remove languages from the Preferred Languages section. typing setting allows you to manage typing-related settings. You can add or remove the virtual keyboard to the taskbar. Typing Insights will show you statistics related to your typing. The Speech feature allows you to manage the Windows speech service.
You have selected Microsoft Sierra as the default voice.
You have selected Microsoft David as the default voice.
You have selected Microsoft Mark as the default voice.
You can change the voice from the given list, or you can download new voice packages from the given list. The next settings category is Gaming. You can see Xbox Game Bar, Captures, Game Mode settings in this category. Xbox Game Bar shows you great features you can use to record screen, capture the screen, etc. You can open the Xbox Game Bar using the Windows Search or Windows key plus G key combination. From the Capture setting, you can set up recording and its preferences. The recorded videos will be saved in the Capture subfolder in the Videos folder. When the game mode is on, your PC will be optimized to play games and have better performances. You can see the accessibility settings category next. I am not going through these features since I have already described this in a separate video. Privacy and security is the next category. You can view and manage lots of settings related to your device privacy and security. Windows Security allows you to manage your Windows Defender antivirus, firewall, and more features. When the game mode is on, your PC will be optimized to play games and have better performances. The Find My Device option allows you to find your device using a Microsoft account if your device is lost. If you are a developer, you can turn on the developer mode. You know very well about the Windows Update category already. That's all for this video, and we shall meet in the next video on all new Windows Store. Thank you.